Alright, it's 5:42 a.m. I drive a taxi cab right now. I had to drive over to the airport. And I dropped the guy off. Anyway, so I got nothing to do until about 6:45 when I can head over to school for the CDL. We're doing a CDL school, Cape Fear Community College. Alright. Some people said I should be more cheerful in my videos on YouTube. I'll try, but is what it is. So anyway, before I forget, I want to do some shout outs, and I know that they usually do this at the end of the video, but I'm going to do it at the beginning. So I'm going to get my flashlight. I hope I'm not getting glare in the... Alright, these are my notes. Ike Stevens, and that's how you spell it. Alright, 2 words, on YouTube. He's got a YouTube channel. I watch all his videos. Schneider Jobs, and these are in random order. Actually, Schneider Jobs I purposely put underneath Ike Stevens. Schneider Jobs, your boy E, the trucker. It's 2 words. Your boy E, the trucker. He's got a lot of good tips on maneuvering your truck. Montez 292. This guy is just full of enthusiasm about truck driving. He's definitely a good guy to watch. The Little Guy Trucker, and that's 1 word. And check him out. He's good too. I think he's a new trucker. I don't know how long he's been in. Maybe he could have been in, 10 years for all I know, but I think he's new, and he's definitely good to watch. Got some interesting videos, honest, upbeat, and I love his video about the PTI because he makes it humorous. Scratch to Finish CDL. Scratch the number 2 Finish CDL. That's on Twitter and YouTube. That's my hashtag that I tweet. All right, and I've been doing a lot of tweeting, more tweeting than YouTube videos. I wanted to. Let's see if this is still recording. Yep. I wanted to make YouTube videos as I go along with getting the CDL, and I was doing that as I was taking my test for the CDL permit. Even the day I got to the college. But then I slowed up because it's just been constant. I'm driving a taxi cab right now, and I'll get up about 6 o'clock. No, I'll get up at 5 o'clock usually if I don't have an early morning pickup. Head out to, get up about 5 o'clock, shower, shave, not today, and head out by 6 o'clock to school because I got to be there at 7. And then school is like from 7 to 4 p.m. Now I'm doing the airport. I work the airport a lot in a taxi cab, and the airport's right by the school, Cape Fear Community College. So after school, I'm just like a 10-minute drive from the school. So I get out 4 o'clock, get to work 4:15, work the airport until about 11:30 p.m., 12:30. Get home about 12 if I'm lazy, 12:30 in the morning if I'm not. Go to sleep real quick. Get up at 5 o'clock. About 4.5 hours later, and do it again. On Friday, I'll do the same schedule, except instead of getting home about 12:30 in the morning, I'll get home at 3 o'clock in the morning, because I'll go bring drunks home from the boss. And it's nothing more elaborate than that. So Saturday's always a good day because I get to sleep late. Sunday's always a good day because I get to sleep late, and I don't have to work at night. Anyway, so I'm going to make this video about my driving experience. Backing experience first. Backing, and I'm reading from notes. It took me a while because I drive the cab. I got 300,000 miles under my belt in 3 years. I average 100,000 miles a year, if not maybe a little more. So getting the backing down in a taxi cab, in a Caravan, which is what I'm driving now. It's just about to show it, but I'm caffeinated, believe it or not. It's dark, you're not going to see it. I drive a taxi cab Caravan, right? Dodge Grand Caravan. And I could back out of anything. Anything. I mean, driveways, we've got all sorts of different, I don't have to explain that to you. But anyway, you know, I can go back uphill at a winding driveways. I mean, any driveway I see, I could back out of anything. Narrow, whatever. And you drop people off at their houses and you see a whole sort of different driveways. So I'm so used to backing, and again, I average about 100,000 miles a year. A lot of people don't average 100,000 miles a year. I gotta untrain myself with all the backing I got, because the backing in a truck is a lot different. So the 45-degree backing took me a while to get down, whereas some people, if you don't drive a taxi cab, if you're not backing constantly in a car, you know, if you're not pulling 100,000 miles, you're gonna back a little bit easier. And I've just tried to untrain myself in backing. It's really difficult because I keep thinking I'm driving a car when I'm in a tractor trailer, and they back differently. Your tractor goes off of whatever your trailer's doing. Alright, so when you're backing and you're turning your wheel to the right, you back out this way and your trailer's going the other way. And I don't know, I just keep on forgetting that. And as soon as I remember it, I forget it again. But anyway, so the 45 I got down, 2 pull-ups. They want you to do 1 pull-up if possible. For the school, we got to do all these backing maneuvers to get certification. And we don't get to take our CDL test without certification. So CDL you could do straight line and alley dock, but I'm not allowed to do that until I pass the 45-degree backing, the 90-degree backing, and the serpentine backing. The serpentine, I don't know why, it's been a little bit easier than some of the other ones. The alley dock, they combine that into a straight line. You'll pull up, you'll back up, and you get your straight line, and then you pull up again, and then back into the alley dock. Red lights have been a problem too, because I'm in a 10-speed, and I love them to death, but one of my instructors, Joe, he's screaming at me. He punched me yesterday. You know, out of affection, but I'm trying to stop. Waving to another cab driver. Don't come over here. I'm doing a video. I'm trying to, you know, slow down, gear down, and play the light. Wonder if it's going to go full red, Hello. Get the heck out of here. Alright, yeah, he's going. You didn't see he's waving to me. Alright. I'm still recording. So I'm gonna gear it down, and you gotta play the light. Is it gonna go red by the time you get up to it, and then it goes amber, and you know you're gonna slow down. And they want us to slow down and come to a complete stop, throw your truck into third gear, and then take off again. I don't know why, but you know, I get to screaming, and you know, when they're screaming at you to gear down, you know, that's when I screw up. I think if my instructor, you know, God bless him, he's amazing, he's excellent, but if he could just remain quiet when I'm coming up to a red light, I'll have no problem gearing down and stopping. You know, what happens is I get yelled at to slow down, gear down, yada yada yada. I drive a taxi cab. I know how to stop at a red light, and I just end up stalling out in the middle of the intersection after I'm starting to drive out again. A tractor trailer stalling out in an intersection sucks, because that red light will go back to green by the time I get that truck in gear, and you know, I'm impeding traffic now. So I gotta just try and tune everybody out at a red light, gear down, and that's it, and take off. So long story short, I've just been just busy, you know, just constantly. I mean, you know, I go to work, get home, you know, wolf down dinner, go to sleep, get up, go to school, get off school, a couple minutes later I'm at work again, and it's just on and on and on and on. So when I'm in a taxi cab, all I could do really twiddle my thumbs and wait for a ride. But between waiting for rides, I'm watching these videos on YouTube, you know, and some of them I named off. But I'll try to be more cheerful. I'm just not really. I don't get much sleep, and you know, it's not a complaint. Who gets a, you know, who gets more than 4 or 5 hours of sleep these days anyway? You know, and I know that when I do get the CDL, because I got a permit right now, when I do get the CDL, the sleeping schedule is not going to be fixed at all, and it's not right now for me either. You know, I mean, I do get to sleep between the hours of 12 and 4, 12 and 5, but I know, you know, nothing's easy, and it's you know, so is what it is. Alright, well, thank you, and check out Twitter, Scratch to Finish CDL. Check out YouTube. I read the whole book for my permit. I read the whole book, and that's on I put the whole book on YouTube for the state of North Carolina, and I found that a lot of them are very similar, you know, no matter what state you're in, so they're all pretty much the same. And if you don't have your permit yet, that would be a good resource for you, because you get to listen to it in my fun, exciting, enthusiastic voice. Alright, thank you.